Hello everybody, it's Helena, and in today's video we are building this foster family farm. And yes, I know that's too many F sounds for one title, but I don't know what else to call it, so foster family farm is what we're going with. But I built it in the world of Copperdale that we just got with the new high school years expansion pack that came out last week. But I've been wanting to build a farm in this world ever since we got the pack, just because I really enjoy making farms. I think it's very fun and very, I don't know, cozy and just very enjoyable to do it. So I wanted to do one in this world just because I didn't really feel like it felt too out of place, and it would be nice to have a little farm in the foresty part of this world. So I went ahead and made one, obviously, but I do have a bit of a story for the Sims that live in this house. So the parents were never able to have a child naturally, and I don't know if it's because they are two Sims of the same gender or if it's because they just didn't really have any luck conceiving one naturally. I don't really know, but they really wanted to have children, so they decided that they would foster children from the foster care system to give them a good life. And I feel like these people are like pretty well off, but I don't really know what else they do. I feel like it's kind of a full-time job to run a farm and also take care of a lot of teenagers, so they probably don't have much time to do anything else. But I'm kind of thinking that they probably got a big inheritance from one of the people in the couple's parents or something like that, and that's why they are able to afford all of this. But they decided that they wanted to foster a bunch of children, and specifically teenagers, just because I know that the children in the foster care system that get adopted the most and are the most like sought after, I guess, are toddlers and young babies, I'm pretty sure. And the teenagers don't really get a lot of love, and nobody really wants to have teenagers, which is really sad. So I think that these parents just like really wanted to give some teenagers some love, because obviously every child deserves to have a loving family and they deserve to have the same rights as everybody else, and that is what these people wanted to give them. So in this house they get to have literally everything they've ever dreamed of, I guess. And they got room for 4 children, and this is a 5-bedroom house. So on the first floor there are like the, normal first floor things like the kitchen, the living room, bathrooms, whatnot. And then the parents also have a bedroom down there, and there's like a homework / just like computer room, I guess, where all of the teenagers can, do their homework or just play on the PC, do whatever they want. And then on the second floor there are 4 bedrooms, one for each of the teenagers. And I didn't actually manage to fit any bathrooms on the second floor, which is probably a little bit impractical. But then attached to that little homework room, I did put a pretty big bathroom, so I feel like that's the bathroom that the teenagers have. And then in the other side of the house there's another bathroom that I guess belongs to the parents, so they don't all have to share, because sharing one bathroom with like 6 people, that sounds awful. So I wanted to like at least have 2, but I would have loved it to have 3 or something. I just could not fit that into the floor plan unfortunately. But yeah, this is a pretty big house, and the parents' bedroom is pretty big because obviously there are 4 teenagers in this house, and I'm guessing they probably have friends over pretty often, so there are most likely around like 6 teenagers at this house at all times, which I'm guessing gets very exhausting. So I wanted the parents to have a little room that they could go to if they feel a little bit overwhelmed and stressed and they just want to like be alone for an hour or something. So in their bedroom they have like obviously the bed part of it, and then there's also like a little living room part of the room where they have a little fireplace, a couch, and also a TV, so they can just sit there and relax and just be by themselves for a little bit of time. We all need 5 minutes once in a while, so they deserved to have their own space where only they go, I guess. But as I said, all of the teenagers have their own room, and I personalized them a lot. Like every one of the bedrooms, they look very different, and they're super cluttered, at least most of them are, because I feel like not everyone likes to have clutter in their bedroom. I know that I personally don't really like for it to be super messy in my room, so I like to clean and not have like a million things in here, but some people are just kind of messy, so I did add some clutter to a lot of the rooms. But I made one bedroom for a teenager who's an artist, and I made their bedroom like kind of boho-y, and it's very cute and just like, I don't know, artsy. And that was the first bedroom I decorated. And then I also made like a more emo-y goth room, I guess, or it's just really dark. I put a lot of dark colors and some like, I don't know, gothic posters and whatnot. And then there is a sports themed bedroom for a teenager who just really likes to play sports, I guess. And then the last one is not like themed in that way, like it doesn't have a specific theme. I just made it like kind of purpley because I guess that person just really likes the color purple, which is understandable. It's a nice color, I like it too. So they have a lot of that in their room, but I had a lot of fun making this house and I've been so excited to show this house to you guys. I did also talk about it in my last video because I had like started it and I was just really excited to finish it and show it to you all. But here it is. It's the finished product, I suppose, but it is a farm, as you can see from the title and as I've said a million times, I think. So obviously I did put some farm animals. I put 2 animal sheds where you can have either like 1 cow and 1 llama or 2 of each, I don't know, but you can have 2 big animals on this farm. And the reason why I decided to, have these animals on the farm, and the reason why I decided to put a foster home in a farm, is because I feel like animals are very therapeutic, and I feel like these teenagers could really benefit from having a close bond with these animals and just like having someone to talk to who isn't gonna tell your secrets to anybody else and is just like there to cuddle and talk to all the time, I guess. So I feel like, as far as I've heard, animals of that sort are very therapeutic and can really help these sort of troubled teens that have gone through probably really bad and traumatic things in their lives. So they have these animals that they can cuddle with and just to talk to whenever they need to. And then obviously I'm guessing the parents also like ask them to go milk the cows and clean the sheds just so they can have some responsibilities, because I feel like it's good for teenagers to have some responsibilities, right? Yeah, anyway, but I also made a little barn, and normally when I make little barns in my speed builds I put like crops and whatnot in there, I think, but in this one I just put a lot of hobby items because I felt like I just really wanted to have a hangout space for the teenagers. So I put the robotics station, I think that's what it's called, the one from Discover University where you can make robots and all of that stuff, because I think that's a really fun skill. So I wanted to put it in this house or this farm. And I also put the ping pong table, also from university or Discover University, so they can play ping pong with their friends or just with the other people or the other kids in the house, I guess. And what else did I put in there? Oh, I put a keyboard because I felt like these teenagers might want to play some instruments once in a while. I think I also put a guitar and a microphone, if I'm not mistaken. And then I also put a cat tree in a litter box just because I feel like these people also have 1 or 2 cats. And I think in the speed build I forgot to add the like cat bowl and like all of the other necessities besides a cat tree and a litter box, but I did that when I was taking the screenshots because I remembered that I hadn't put any of that stuff in this house. And you kind of need to have a food bowl for your cats because if they don't eat, they don't live. And I felt like it was really silly of me to just like add those other things but then not a cat bowl. Like, that's stupid. But yeah, they have a lot of stuff in this house. Oh, and in the backyard I put the little like movie screen that we got from the little campers kits a few weeks ago because I thought that was really cute. So at night they can have little movie nights and just sit there and hang out because I thought that was really cute. And I feel like that would be very fun on like summer evenings, just sitting out there hanging out with your friends and watching a movie. Yeah, that sounds fun. So I put a lot of fun stuff in this house because I didn't want these teenagers to be missing anything. I wanted them to feel like they are loved and whatnot because every child deserves love. And I don't know, wanted to make a foster home, so that's what I did. And that's kind of like the story behind these Sims, and also a little rundown of what is in this house, I guess. Yeah. And this right here is the barn, and I really don't think it's that cute, if I'm being honest. Like, I really wasn't super focused on making it look cute and pretty, but now that I'm looking back on it, I really wish that I had focused a little bit more on making it look nice instead of just making it fun for the teenagers. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess it's fine. It's just not the cutest room ever, but it's okay. And I guess if you really want to, you could turn it into a teen bedroom, but I feel like that might be a little bit wrong to put a teenager in the barn. Yeah, I don't know, that seems a little bit wrong, but if you absolutely want to have 5 teenagers, you definitely can't put one in the barn. I don't know, I'm just saying. But as I said, I did have a lot of fun making this house and I really enjoyed it, and I hope you all like the outcome because I definitely do. And as I said, I've been super excited to share it with you all. It took me a really long time to do, and this is also my longest video on my channel so far. And I know it's not like super long. A lot of speed builders have videos that are far longer. Like some people even have videos that are like 40 minutes nearly on their channel, and sometimes more than that even. But I don't have any that are over 26 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know. This is a lot for me, but it's not that much for a lot of other people. I don't know. I just spent a long time on this house. I don't even know why it took me that long because it's not like it's super big, but I guess I was just like really enjoying it and really putting in a lot of effort with like the landscaping and also the inside and whatnot. But I definitely did do a lot of landscaping on this house, although I did cut most of it out because this video would have been like 35 minutes long if I didn't, and I was not about to do a video that long, not yet. That's a little bit too scary for me just yet, I guess. But when I was playtesting this house, I put a cow and a llama in the little animal sheds just because I wanted to have one of each, I guess. But when I was on vacation a few weeks ago, there were these llamas somewhere, or I think they were alpacas actually, but I don't really know what the difference is. But they were so adorable, and I think there were like 8 or something in total, and they had little baby alpacas and they were so cute, and it was just the most adorable thing ever. So I went down and like looked at them quite a few times, and it was just adorable. So I just wanted to share that, and I'm so happy that we have llamas in the game. We got them with Cottage Living last year, and I just feel like it's so fitting for The Sims because like llamas are just such a big part of The Sims as a brand, so I felt like it was super fitting to have them in the game. And I was really wishing that when we got a farming pack we would get sheep or something, because I really just wanted to have those fluffy little animals. But I was so happy when I saw that we got llamas instead because they just fit in so much better, and I'm okay that we don't have sheep. That's okay with me. But the interior of the house is pretty messy just because I feel like that's super realistic since they have 4 teenagers and they would probably be making a pretty huge mess. So I put a lot of stuff everywhere, and I feel like they are just like not really super fond of cleaning. I don't know. I feel like that's realistic, so I just put a lot of stuff everywhere and a lot of clutter, but I think it looks very cozy and like homey, so that's very nice. And I just wanted to make this a very like welcoming space for these teenagers because I really just feel like they deserve that. And in the homework room, and I think also other places in this house, I did put some pictures of Sims, and when I put them I was thinking that they were previous foster kids that lived in this house and have now moved out. I mean, the Sims in the pictures are all pretty old looking, but let's just like pretend that they just look like young adult Sims that have moved out, you know, because I thought that was very cute. And I feel like the parents are probably in their 60s, mid 60s, something like that, so they've been out of this foster parenting stuff for probably around like 30 years maybe, I don't know, but they've had a lot of kids and they've really like improved so many lives. So I think these people are really great, and they're just lovely to be around, and I feel like they're just a super well liked in this community. And also the pier with the little like fair thing is like right next to this a lot, so they can go over there and have a lot of fun whenever they want to. So that I feel like that's just really cute, and I like it. I haven't played at the fair in my game yet. I haven't really like tested that out at all. But I did last night play a little bit with the new pack for the first time, and I don't know, I thought it was pretty fun. I didn't really go like super in depth with it. I only played for maybe 4 sim days or something, and I played a lot with the new trendy system, which is that thing that EA did in collaboration with Depop, the real life Depop app, you know, and I thought it was fun. But every day when I would go down to the thrift store, I felt like the clothes in that outfit creating thing, like in that little version of cast that they have in the thrift store, all of the clothing was the same, and I felt like I didn't really get any new clothes every day when I went, and I was under the impression that you would get new ones every day. I don't know. That was just like what I thought, but I felt very limited in the options that there were at the thrift store. So I don't know if that's just like a glitch with my game or if it's just how it is. I'm not really sure, but that was a little bit annoying, but I did have fun playing with it, although my game was super laggy, and that's really odd because my game is normally not very laggy. So yeah, that was a little bit annoying. And I don't know, it took multiple seconds for me to switch between live mode and build by mode, and it normally doesn't do that. So that was just really odd. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing really bad lag with this new pack and with this new world, because I am, and I don't normally have any of that in my game. So that was really odd to me. I have a pretty good gaming PC. I mean, it's pretty old at this point. I got it in 2018, so it's about 4 years old now. So it is, you know, not new by any means anymore, but it normally doesn't lag when I do gameplay. Although it has been a while since I've played the game because I haven't really had time to play at all, and I haven't really like prioritized it because I don't know, I just haven't really felt inspired to do it. But I really wanted to do some gameplay with the new pack, so I did that yesterday, and I want to do a little bit more tonight because I didn't really play with like the school system. I only went to school with my sim one day, and it wasn't very fun for me, and I think that was mainly because I forgot to download like a school that a simmer had created, and I just used the in-game one, and I thought it was really like ugly, honestly. Sorry. I know that a simmer made it, but I understand that they had like a very limited amount of items that they could put, and I don't know, probably a lot of other weird restrictions, but I really did not like that school. It's very empty and just not really the greatest, so I didn't think it was very fun to play there. But when I go into my game tonight, I really do want to like download one that another simmer has created without a lot of restrictions, so it isn't completely empty and weird. So I want to do that tonight and see how I feel about the school gameplay, but I'm not super interested in the school stuff just because I feel like it's just not my thing. I can't really describe it with the words, but I'm just not really interested in it in any way, so I don't think I'm gonna find it very fun no matter what. But I definitely think that the reason why I didn't like it at all was because the school was just not that great. And another thing is, I was posting so much on the new Social Bunny app, and my sim just had 0 followers. I don't know why she wasn't growing at all. It was really odd, but I just could not gain any followers on there, and I feel like that's also a glitch because I've heard that some other people are experiencing that as well, because that's just like super weird. Like, why was she not getting any followers? Like, she had friends on there but no followers, so that was odd and a little bit annoying. But yeah, I only played for like 2 hours or something, so I didn't really experience that much with the new pack, but I do think the new trendy system is really fun, and I see my sims using that as like a little side hustle quite a lot in the future, so I'm probably going to be using that fairly often, and that's an exciting thing in my opinion. But an exciting thing that happened to me the other day is that I actually got partnered on YouTube, which is really weird to me. Well, it's not like weird, you know, but I reached 1,000 subscribers on the 31st of July, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think I woke up to 1,000 subscribers that day, and that was just like completely mind-blowing. Like, thank you again. I know I like talked a lot about it in my last video, but I just wanted to say thank you again because I'm very, very appreciative of that. And then I got the message from YouTube that I could apply for the partner program. So I just like set up my Google AdSense account because I hadn't made one of those, and you need to have one of those to be partnered on YouTube. So I did that, and then I went to bed. I think I like set it up at like maybe 10 p.m. But I think Google had to like approve something with my Google AdSense account, so it just like said in progress, and they hadn't like finalized it, I guess. So I was just like, you know, whatever, it's probably gonna take some time for them to finalize it, and I'm just gonna wait a little bit. And then I woke up the next morning, and I'm pretty sure by then they had finalized the whole like Google AdSense thing, and the YouTube partner thing had like started processing, I guess, and they said that it was probably gonna take around 30 days for them to accept me because they had to like look over my content, see if I was going against the community guidelines and whatnot. So I was definitely expecting that it would take at least, like at the very least, a week for them to accept me into the YouTube program, or the YouTube partner program, obviously. But yeah, I was expecting it to take at least a week, probably more so like 20 days or something. But on the 2nd of August, I just like was chilling on my computer, and at like 6 p.m. I think, on the front page of my YouTube Studios thing, it just like said, "Congratulations, you're in the program," or something like that. And I was like, what? Because I was really not expecting it to take just around 2 days. Like, it took less than 48 hours for them to accept me. So that was wild, and I was completely blown away, and I was really not expecting it to happen this soon. So yeah, thank you also so much for like all of your support lately. I do appreciate it a whole lot, and I just like sharing that story in case anybody else is like curious, and if that's like relevant for you, if you are gonna apply for the partner program soon. Yeah, I don't know, that's just like how it went for me. It was very easy, and I don't know, it just like happened out of the blue, and I was very surprised. Also, like, obviously there's the possibility that they reject you into the program, but I think they only rejected channels that go against the community guidelines. And obviously I just make Sims speed builds. It's not like I film dead bodies and post them on YouTube. I'm not a threat to the community. I just make Sims content. I'm just a simmer, and I do not cause problems. So obviously it was not like a problem for me to become partnered. But yeah, that's also like not gonna change anything, by the way, if anybody was concerned. And it's not like gonna change my content or change me as a person. I'm just, you know, gonna make $1 off of this video, probably. Yeah, something like that, which is wow, crazy. I'm gonna be rich very soon. But I don't know, I really don't think I'm gonna be making a lot, because you just really do not make a lot off of like adverts on YouTube, and it's not like I get hundreds of thousands of views. And also I don't think that Sims content is like the most lucrative thing on YouTube, so I really don't think I'm gonna be making like more than $1 per video probably, but I don't really know yet. And also, if you have like any constructive criticism or any advice for me on like how many adverts to put per video, I would really appreciate it, because I'm just like completely lost now, and I'm just learning as I go, because obviously I've never really been a YouTube partner before, so this is completely new to me, and I am still learning how many like adverts to put in my videos, so it's not super annoying for you all to watch them, because I don't want that, of course. So yeah, please do let me know if you've got any advice and whatnot, because I am more than willing to learn. So there's that. Once again, just like thank you so much for your support lately. I really do appreciate it so much, and it just means the absolute world to me, and I'm very appreciative of all of it. It's been mind-blowing. And also my last video, or no, the video before that, so the first video that I posted with this new high school pack, yeah, I had a typo in the title, which is really embarrassing, and I did not notice that until the video had around 2,500 views. So a lot of people had seen that typo, and no one had told me about it, and that's just really embarrassing, and I feel very ashamed. I don't know, I was just like really rushing it. Don't know why, but I was, so there's that, I guess. That's embarrassing. But yeah, in the comments, please also let me know which one of the teenage bedrooms you like the best, because that was my hip. It just cracked. Oh my goodness, that happens all the time in my videos. If you're new to my channel, my bones crack in like every other video. No, that's not true, but like very often. So that's just how that is. But it was my hip this time. Sometimes it's my elbow, sometimes it's my knee, something like that, you know, fingers. Yeah, anyway, but let me know which one of the bedrooms is your favorite, because they are all like very different, and the themes of them are just completely different. And I think I prefer the first one that I did, the like artsy boho one. I think it's very cute, and I just like was really feeling it, I suppose. But I like the other ones as well, and I think the gothic or just like more dark one is very nice too. Also, I really do not know why I spent this long on the house. Like, I think I did it, did I say this earlier? I don't know, but I think I did it in 6 separate sittings and over the span of 4 days. Like, it took me a long time, and I really have no reason to have spent this long on it, because it's literally on a 30 by 30 lot, and I've done far bigger lots that did not even take me like nearly as long. So that's really odd, and I don't understand how it took me this long, but as I think I said earlier, I was just really like having a good time with it and putting a lot of effort into landscaping it and whatnot. And also, since the tool mod hasn't been updated since we got the update for The Sims recently, I haven't been able to use the debug items from the new pack in my builds because I don't really want to take out the mod because I don't want to live my life that way. That sounds painful. But I just got some of the plants from this world off of the gallery, so I used a lot of them in this like house, but it was like kind of a hassle because I had to duplicate them with the tool mod and whatnot, so it was not really super easy. And I'm really like excited to have the updated version of the tool mod, but Twisted Maxi has like taken a little bit of a break, which is so well deserved for him because he has just been working so hard and he is so appreciated by many people in the community, and we just like all love him, right? So yeah, round of applause for Twisted Maxi. Thank you. That was so cringy, I'm sorry. But I think he's gonna be back very soon, so I'm excited to build with some of the debug items in the game, or from this pack is what I mean. Anyway, I'm feeling very scatterbrained right now because I've been talking for almost 26 minutes straight, or well, a lot longer than that because I've cut a whole lot of stuff out because I am literally incapable of speaking, which is really fun. I love that for me. But yeah, my brain is completely fried, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed already and you enjoy my content. I would really appreciate it, but as you know, you do not have to do that by any means. But obviously you will be able to download this on my gallery page. My ID is just LacyLena on there. It's exactly like my YouTube channel. But besides all of that, I hope you're having an amazing day, and then I cannot wait to see you all in my next video that I will be posting in just a few days. So bye everybody.